Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time to play a little Minecraft. Alright, let's unload some of this. Oh, how I got one left here? So, hello, Mr. Zombie. I got a little bit of work done here and been fiddling around with different materials. Alright. Fiddling around with, I mean, I made a bunch of bone blocks, and I have placed the bone blocks up to see what they look like. I didn't realize how much bone meal it takes to make bone blocks. For some reason in my head, I was thinking that they were four bone meal to make a bone block, but it's 9. So to make a single stack of bone blocks, you have to have 9 stacks of bone meal. Which, yeah, I basically used up all my bones to make that. Now, I did already have another stack of bone blocks. But, yeah, so that's what the bone looks like. And then I was like, well, maybe I've got a bunch of quartz, and I could just use quartz. And then while I was looking through the quartz, I saw some white blocks. And I was like, oh, look, I can, I've got some right here. And then I'm like, oh, no, wait, this says white concrete. So maybe I can just use white concrete in place of the bone blocks, because I don't think I actually like the bone blocks. The blown blocks. I think we'll try it with the white concrete here. Let's see how that looks. And I made a bunch. I made a bunch for sure. I probably spent the last 5 to 10 minutes standing down there waiting for my machine to pump out all the concrete that I made. And I still want to get in a middle layer of stairs, I think. Although it won't all be stairs. But I do still want to get that in there. And I did get the other side up, and I think I'm going to add some supports across the middle. So I've got those in place as well. I mean the prototype stage anyways. I didn't get to the actual blocks laid out here. That's what I'm doing right now. So pretty quiet today. I slept pretty good, which isn't normal. I do not sleep well ever. I mean, I used to when I was younger, but man, I don't know, the slightest little noise or my brain will just be like, "Oh, you heard something. You better wake up and see what it is." But I didn't even wake up when the people were leaving the house today, which is rare. Although, you know, I switched fans, and I wonder if switching fans didn't have something to do with that. I like a fan running for, you know, kind of, well, for one, I get too hot, but for two, I like the white noise that it makes, try and cut down on some of the other sounds. And I bought a new fan a year ago because the one I had was doing this vibration thing where it would rattle on the table that it's sitting on, and where it would the blades would tink against the tink, is that a proper word? Tick against the plastic grill that covers the fan, because I've got a box fan that sits on a table and just blows in the general direction of my bed, and so it started making this ticking sound from the blades, and I took the whole thing apart and tried to tighten it down, and like if I would get out of bed in the middle of the night when it would start, tick, 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 then I could basically punch it in the middle of the fan, and it would stop making the noise for a while. But it was getting to the point where I'd have to do that like every day, and so I ordered a new fan. And as soon as the new fan arrived, it stopped making that noise, and it has not made that noise since. And that was like a year and a half ago. Uh, but I noticed here recently it started making what did I do on the other side here? It started making weird squeaking noises that were just barely audible to me. Now see, this side looks nice. This side over here looks terrible. That's not supposed to be there, and that is why everything got thrown off when I was trying to build this earlier. And so I would hear it, and then I don't know. I'm a light sleeper as it is, and I find my family is fairly oblivious to what's going on around them, and so there are times where I've been woken up to oh crap. Oof. I've woken up to hearing like I want to say she was 2 or 3 at the time, running around in the middle of the night upstairs, my niece, and to find out that every other person in the house wouldn't wake up, and she'd gotten sick, and I could hear it downstairs, floor below, but the people that are right next to her not waking up, and so when I hear little noises, then, it makes me nervous, I guess, that somebody might need something. I'm sure I've got enough of this to finish this here, I think. And at least these 2 sides. And so I don't know. It wakes me up, and and then I've got like I don't know. I just have responsibilities like that where I need to be aware of what's going on around me most of the time, and so all right, that's as far down as I want that to go. Okay. Because I'm gonna do like some stone work around the bottom, like it's been set in concrete or something. Now these across the top here, these should actually be the white as well. So today they went on a trip, and part of them left at like 6 o'clock this morning, I believe, to go fishing. And the other half left about 9:30, I guess, and normally that wakes me up, and I didn't wake up at all. It was about 11 this morning when I woke up, which is pretty late for me, and so I was quite happy with that. I tried to stay in bed until 2 was my goal, but by 12:30 I just couldn't stay in bed anymore. Uh, and so it's been a nice, peacefully quiet day today for sure. Just me. Even the dog has been quiet today, and that thing makes so much noise. All right. I guess we'll get this part done. I might do this up a little differently. I don't think I like this being solid all the way across here. I might just do some bars across it in a couple of spots the other way. Yeah, so nice quiet day for me anyways. Yesterday we had a fairly decent D&D session. First time in several weeks. We had a day early because they were all leaving. We got, when we get through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms of the building they're in. And after it was over, the one of them was like, "Man, we're gonna be here forever getting through this building. It's gonna take us 3 months to get out of this city." I'm like, "Well, you know what? Let me tell you, the building you're in now is like a third of the size of one of the floors of the next building you're going to. So." Hope you like the long crawl, because maybe if you guys didn't take 30 minutes to make up your mind about every little thing. I can understand if they had never touched their characters before. Like, we did a one-shot with new characters on Thursday for my Thursday D&D group that I play with. And so we had, like, our highest level characters for most of us who are brand new to the game are level 5. And so when one of the guys said he wasn't going to make it, the DM's like, "You know what, I want to do a one-shot. And we're going to make new characters." And so him and one of the other guys got together and made characters, and then I made my character separately, and he told us we could make whatever we wanted. And so I wanted to try out the character I have for my Sunday group and see what it was like. And so we made level 12 characters. Level 12 is like, for example, they fought what did I say? They went through like 5 rooms yesterday, and they only got about I want to say around 16 to 1700 XP for the entire day. And at from level 5 to level 6 is 14, no, is it 14? Yeah, 14,000 XP. And so you know, it's going to take them like 7 sessions because they're so slow to get to level 5, which is fine because I intended them, the whole thing is already laid out for level 5. I don't really play that way. I don't know. The whole thing is supposed to be laid out for level 5s, but I throw so much stuff at them that they don't get any easy fights, pretty much. Although they did take down the 10 skeletons, I think, pretty easily, which is about what they should be facing. I usually just lay off on the special abilities on most of the creatures, like the super dangerous ones. I was kind of disappointed. I had him fight a mummy yesterday, and like most of the time they're fighting something, and it's like it does 2d6, which is 2 6-sided dice worth of damage. You know, and this thing was like 5d6 worth of damage. It was crazy. Oh, and then I just ran out of concrete. Alright, let's see how this looks. Ooh, I almost... Oh, let's not go down there with the stupid creepers. I already had problems with creepers today. I already have a spot across the bridge there I gotta fix because I got hung up underneath the rocks trying to get away from a creeper over there. I hate creepers. But yeah, not too much in the way. There was a point where I'm like, are you kidding me? It's been 20 minutes. You really need another bathroom break? It's been 20 minutes. And then, of course, it's the 7-year-old. He goes upstairs. He's gone for like 5 minutes. Someone finally has to go see what he's doing. He comes back down wearing a Batman mask. I'm like, how is that a bathroom break? Like, you stopped and got toys. I'm like, we could quit at any time. You don't want to play. That's fine. And I was kind of hoping playing some of this D&D would make him less of a whiner, honestly. He is not happy when he's playing video games or any kind of game where it's not going his way. And he had himself a little hissy because he got hit by something that lowered his maximum hit points for a temporary amount of time. They took him out into the other room and had him take deep breaths to calm down. And I'm like, yeah, kid needs to suck it up. Of course, his mom's not any better. Before we started, she was like, now, I know this can be a deadly kind of a game where your characters get killed off, but I'd really like it if none of our characters would die. Okay, well then roll good on the dice. I'm not playing Candyland here. I mean, I'm not actively trying to kill them, you understand, and we don't really have very harsh rules, but I also don't want them to just play Candyland. I told her no. I'm like, hey, you know what? Dying is part of the game. If you die, maybe they can find a res for you. If not, I guess you can roll a new character, right? She needs to suck it up, too. Alright. I mean, it's fine to get mad, don't get me wrong. It's whatever. I get irritated while I'm playing. Yeah, there's There's irritated, and then there's being ridiculous. I wonder if I have enough quartz to do up this entire bridge with stairs. I don't know, though. They're kind of different colors. I don't think I'd want to... You know, that probably should go here, right? That way it's still hidden. But yeah, since it's probably gonna take them at least a few weeks, to even get to the new character that I've made, I decided to make my one-shot character the same thing, just a much higher level, and that was pretty fun. It was deadly, man. We almost died. Our normal nights we don't even come close, so it was fun to see. It was fun to see how that all worked out. All right, so I think that works. And I like the white concrete. I like that a lot better than the bone. I need to get some more, though, because I need to run 2 more rows on the inside here. And I need to finish the... I also need to count that out, I guess, before I put those in there. I plan on putting some lights in as well from those bars, which is one of the reasons I put them in there. I guess I could go do the other side here, right? And so I think that'll be pretty good. Once I get that far. Alright. So what'll be nice is getting back to a normal week this week. That last week was busy. Just thinking about my next week, there is nothing planned at all. Although I do need to go see Spider-Man. Some point in here, I'd imagine. I guess I could have done that today. That'd have made him happy if I'd have gone to see Spider-Man without him. Ooh. Aw, man, I ran out. I ran out too shy here. Alright. Well, I think all I've really got left now is mostly just getting supplies in. Let's see how this looks from this side here. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty good. See, we'll redo all the bottom with the white. I've got to put in the stone supports sticking out the sides here yet. You can see they're here. They don't go all the way out. And they'll actually stick out. Two out, I think, from the edge there. So I think they'll look cool. I'll probably do some upside down stairs at the top. Let me get some. Let me see if I got some stone handy, so I can lay this out. The supports are actually going to be. Let's try down here where stone normally is. Oh, there's no stone in there. There is no stone in there. Dang it. What about down here? Nope. 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 Dang it. Let's got some light gray wool. That'll do it, right? Get some light gray wool on the bridge. That way it can struck by lightning and vanish on me. I seriously have no stone cooked up? What was that? Light gray concrete powder. Which I guess would work, but, I mean the powder wouldn't. Obviously, because it would just slide off. Weird, I don't have any stone cooked up. I mean, I do now. So what I'm thinking is this. Now, I put the edges of the bridge one away. And so... actually, I didn't on this one, did I? Dang it. Because this would be the edge of the bridge. Oh, no, that's fine, though. This is gonna... No, it's not. This will be interesting. This is going to be the edge of the bridge, and then the supports would stick out here, I think. We'll put them in the middle. And so then the iron bars will run down from the middle down to the supports along the thing here, and then we'll do that on the other side here as well. And so like this and then this space, and so they'll come out to there like that, which will look way weirder on this side because it's so much farther out. That's alright though. It's alright. Get out of here. Is it even nighttime yet? I mean, I know it's getting there, but isn't it a little early for you to be wandering around with your head bare like that? I don't know. Alright, well, I think this is probably a good place to call it. So... click like if you like, subscribe, sure, and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.